Hello everybody, welcome back. I just realized we haven't done a barn tour in a long time, so here's the barn tour. We're gonna start on this half since I'm definitely closer. So first over here is the arena. We have two of these little bushes outside of the main entrance. Then we have a pitchfork here. And if you go back over here, there's some poles and these little flags that I use let me show you. I put them like this. Then this isn't a horse, but they would go around it like that. So yeah. Anyways, here are these little gates that you can use to jump. These, and here's a big jump here, and this just puts the stuff in. Here we have Jenny, our instructor. And here we have Hannah riding Trixie, the Fjord mare, and they are about to go over this course. And here's Ella riding Oreo, the Fjord gelding. And now over here, you guys probably know who Casper is. This is Casper's stall, and Ella is his owner. So this is Ella's camera, Casper's blanket that I made, so cute. Here are his little water and feed troughs, his halter, and we have some grass in here. And then it just says all his dates and stuff. And here's the back entrance of the arena. And here we have this dog and her two twin puppies. Here we have Tim talking to his best friend Steve. And here we have the tack shop with a Mini Brands watering can and a little chipmunk in the back. Here's our little wash area. And here's all the tack you can buy or you can rent the tack. A little red squirrel on top. Inside we have Elizabeth. She is a very strict person, and she's looking at this beautiful tack set. In the back we have Lisa's mom Laura that owns the shop. There's two blankets in the back, the cash register, tack box, computer, and a trophy and tack boxes under there. And here we have some little jump supplies that you can buy. Here we have a bunch of lead ropes that you can buy. There's probably 7 in here. And under that you can buy some of the boxes, just not the ones that have stuff in it. And here we have some polo wraps. And you cannot buy any of these crates because they have a bunch of treats in them. Anyways, we have a settle here you can buy. And we have Sophia trying to get, I think, the bath shampoo or the grains. We have helmets, name tags, brushes, and grains and stuff. And her little dog, Milky Way, and there's a bottle, and yeah. Over here, we have Stacy and Madison, and they're just sitting and talking. Before we go over here, let's go here. So this is here permanently, but here we have Claire giving this little baby goat a shot. And one of my friends gave the goat to me, so thank you to Mustang Creek Stable. It's so cute. And here we have the vet kit, and here we have, what's her name again? Abigail? Yeah, Abigail, and she's adjusting this cone collar on Ghost. And here we have a bunch of other vet supplies. Here we have Marley carrying a stick and Ryan the rooster. So this tack isn't for sale. This belongs to Sophia and Emma and their bridles too. Anyways, in the foal's pasture paddock, we have a water trough, some poop, hay that Sea Star, the Arabian filly's eating, a bunch of flowers, and a little ball to play with. Okay, for the 3 other foals, here we have Goldie, my Ardene's filly, and her best friend Willow, the Frisian foal, are trying to get these carrots, but I don't think they will, because she is tall, but I don't know. I don't think she'll get that. Here we have Peach, my thoroughbred filly. She's so cute, and she's with her mom, Pumpkin Spice, the thoroughbred mare. In the mare's pasture, they have a bunch of the same things, so I'm not gonna really say the details anymore. Anyways, we have Mystery and Princess, the Arabian and Frisian mare, and we have Blossom, the Andalusian mare. Back over here, we have the feed room. Here we have Clara getting a hay bale. Inside, you can go through the door or this little way. We have Josh doing something. We have a bunch of horse treats. There's a cash register if anyone buys anything, but I don't think anyone. And here, if like you have buckets or bottles, you can put them in here. Then you wash them later. So Heidi is just gonna wash this bucket. Probably gonna give it to Josh. Here we have Sarah getting some feed, probably for Mystery. So yeah, I use these as little grains. I don't know what it actually is, but I use that as grains. Here we have Sarah's 2 dogs. Nutmeg, the German Shepherd. I was almost gonna say mare, the female. And then here we have her little puppy that I got in a blind bag named Sheriff. Anyways, instead of going to the stallions, we can just do the main barn and work our way over. Here we have Mystery stall with each stall has a helmet holder and tack on them, but these 2 don't because the tack is being used. So yeah, here's Mystery stall, Cayenne stall, Storm stall, and Princess's stall. Here we have a bunch of cats. This is Ocean, and there is actually water in this, as you can tell. Here's Ocean, our little cat. Oopsies. And these are all her little kittens. They don't really have names. And you guys were probably wondering what Tori was doing. She's washing off, well, she's cleaning her saddle. And this is from when I used to play with Barbies when I was younger. So since it didn't fit on the Schleich hands, I had to put tape on it. So don't mind if it looks kind of weird, because I know it does. Outside the barn, we have a little broom and the Lakeside stable sign. And here we have Emma talking to Lillian and Mia. And I don't know what they're talking about, but here we have Lizzie just looking at the full Marley's doghouse. Here we have Mango, and Mango. Sounds the same because they're twins. And then we have Mr. Whiskers. They're all playing. And now I need to get over here easier. Here we have Steve just sitting down next to the stallions in Gelding's pasture. Here we have some halters, another seat, Haley the hen. And here we have Regal, my Hanoverian stallion. And you guys probably know Casper. I've been posting about him a lot. Here we have Casper, my thoroughbred stallion that I painted. And here we have Cayenne, my quarter horse gelding, and Apollo, my Andalusian stallion. Here we have Emma's dog, and this is Emma's bunny as well. Yeah, her name is Lassie. Here we have halters on each stall. This is Apollo's and Blossom stalls, and there's pitchforks on the side. If we spin around, you will see the main wash stall, where Sophia's tack is on, a little table to get stuff, bucket, and pretend this is running, a little rubber ducky that's always there, and this is Storm, my Hanoverian gelding, and Lisa's brushing him. So let's see if I can remember which horse goes in which. This is Regal's stall, this is Oreo's. This is Trixie's, and this is Pumpkin Spice's. Here we have Max and Edward cleaning. That's all for the barn tour. I hope you guys liked it. And before we end, here's my little shelves of horses. These guys are for Casper's race video. Here we have my other shelf that I got. And here we have Tennessee Walkers, paint. Oh, yeah. Bye, guys!